Alrighty, guys. Good evening. Welcome in to Rolo. Congrats on first. Can you comment in the chat so I can actually at your name and give you points? Also, Charlotte, welcome in. How's it going? Will, welcome. How's everyone doing today? I think Will's kind of excited. There's Rolo. Thank you. So I need you to speak so I can at you here. Boom. All right. Yes, Will's excited. Did you guys, I don't know if you guys just saw, but Will posted in the Discord that they got a little something in Star Rail at 20 pity. Kaizen, welcome in. I think I'm almost done with Act 5. Wait, hold on. Now I gotta check which one that was again. What recently happened? Let me see. Where is it here? Wait, that was Act 4. Hold on, where's 5? There's heavy rain. I don't think we're gonna get tornado warnings, but we'll see. Met Nicole, met Alice, and now 5 harbingers are at play. Hey, okay. Yeah, things get intense. Hold on, I do want to kind of skim through. What was it here? Here's the Luna 3 special program. The wing yesterday was okay. That's good you were able to get through it. Okay. I was accidentally spoiled on more stuff. I'm not sure if it's something massive or just me having more context than I should. Hold on, skimming through. Figure out what you... Okay, so I'm guessing you got... Okay, you know what Lonatar is? Oh, man. Alright, that's okay. That's not, I mean, would have been nice if you found that out naturally. Alright, I'm turning the camera here. Because it's a nice realization when you, like, kind of put 2 and 2 together. All right, but yeah, if you start to because it sounds like you're getting spoiled out of context for some stuff here and there. If you know that happens, like, hey, I shouldn't know this yet, or probably shouldn't know this yet. Don't think too hard about it yet. I think the game, I mean, even if you might know some little nuggets of info, I think it might still be enjoyable if you kind of go through it without thinking about it too much. Welcome back. Nothing too exciting, but did have your first full alcoholic beverage, a single fluid of champagne, which is quite delicious. Okay. I mean, champagne's pretty tame, but... Nancy, you're sick? Ugh, make sure you're getting enough sleep. Drink plenty of fluids. Because I think you got a week still, I think. Alright, we're just kind of Working on Imaginarium Theater, prepping for Llama. I should be good on as far as like materials goes. Might farm some artifacts. Not just for her, but like for other stuff too. Should we pop in and do my other dailies or other weeklies too? Let's do Imaginarium Theater first. Let me get through that, at least that. Week of musical. I choose to be sick today. Well, hopefully you recover quickly. Like I said, make sure you get plenty of sleep tonight then. And then make sure that you are drinking plenty of fluids. Give your body everything it needs to recover. Trying to look into something else and saw that. What? Is this an event? What is this? Is it from Nefer? Wait, I thought this was tomorrow. What? Okay. Well, we were planning on doing this tomorrow anyway. How about I give you guys today to get a head start, but we're still planning on doing this tomorrow. Because we're pulling for Nefer. It says to finish Act 8 for it. Oh, does it? Wait, where does it say that? But yeah, like I said, we'll play through this tomorrow and let you know for sure, like, how much you really need to kind of go into it knowing. Where waves meet the reef. Hope as I can get to minigames without massive spoilers, as I assume minigames are how I get Yehoda. Yeah, okay, so let me... Again, we'll play through tomorrow and let you know for sure. Need to wait a few days to be able to complete it. Okay. Yeah, but Kaizen wanted us to kind of get a head start early, so that way we could kind of let him know, hey, is it crucial that I finish Act 8? You know, in the same way, like, you know, remember how you guys were telling me, hey, don't play Roses and Muskets, because it'll spoil Fontaine. I'm like, I want to play it. And you guys are all like, no, you're not going to catch up to Fontaine. And I was like, fine, I'll challenge accepted. Do Act 5 tonight and hopefully and Act 6 hopefully tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, it sounds like you're a good portion of Act 5 done already, so.
Wouldn't you agree?
Add Astra.
What's the Imaginarium Theater this week? Is it Geohydrocryo? After losing that 50-50 to Welts, my best option for getting Silver Wolf was early enough pity to get her, and for whatever reason, I'm the master of foresight. I mainly got her at 20 pity. Let's go. Those are always, that's a good feeling. Not gonna be playing the full story in one sitting. I mean, I would like to, but if we can find out for Kaizen, like, hey, because Kaizen's only on Act 5, but they want to get the free Yehoda. From what I looked into, I'm like 2/3 on part 2 of 2 parts. On part 2 of 2 parts in Act 5. Okay, so not too much left then. Finished reading Thunderball. Next 4 books in the series. As well as Project Hail Mary. Oh, okay. I haven't seen that movie. But, I mean, it didn't seem like a movie that I was going to go out of my way to see, but is this what I think it is? What are you doing here? Oh. That's the, whatchamacallit. Let's do 1 for now. So I'm not sitting at max, and we'll try and go around and use our resin. I haven't seen the movie yet either. Doing all those Mario levels and playing Arcadia was totally worth it. Oh yeah, getting your Stellar Jades. Only one pin left to arrive before I can post pinboard update. The Moika one. Oh, nice. Okay. Everything else has come in. That's a big audio doy. Hold on.
A little extra by selling their wool.
I tend to prefer different genres in different media.
This land holds nothing but promise for adventurers.
When you lose your way, gaining some altitude can bring some perspective.
I mean, I'm a big fan of movies, motion pictures,
Some alpacas.
the talkies. Should probably move this somewhere closer. Also, Sandrone is slightly winning me over, although it's almost entirely because Columbina likes her so much. I can see that.
Installation chamber deployed. Let's light it up!
Let's see. So for video games, I tend to prefer the more fantastical stuff, either traditional, bigger European style, or more urban setting. For film and TV, I tend towards science fiction. For books, I find myself more drawn to mysteries and spy thrillers. Hey, yo, welcome in, Sparkle. Welcome, welcome. It's less me liking Sandrone and more it being cute to use them together. Columbina is the one that doesn't open right. That's this one. This is Columbina. That's what got me hooked on her. The sibling dynamic is so fun. Oh, you guys, when we first started Not Crying, they introduced all the characters. Sandrone wasn't even on my radar. Reckless Pallid? What? Oh, this guy? Yeah, fine.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Let's fly! Locked on!
Alright, now I have to wait until... What the heck? What happened to the tree? I have to wait until Sparksy gets a rerun so I can pull her too. For now, I already have Yao Guang. Soon, Elation Trailblazer will be built up soon. I can run wild with that team. Sparksy and Yao Guang could potentially run as soon as 4.3. Because they've already ran the Dahlia, and the Dahlia ran one patch before them. Where's my calendar? Yeah, we just haven't gotten Cyrene. So I would imagine at least one of either Yao Guang or Sparksy will run in 4.3. So to say that I'm exclusive in any of the cases. Yeah, exactly, obviously.
Any conflicts
James Bond
around?
movie with a noble exception of a
I'm
view
in
to a
the
kill.
mood for some peacemaking.
Also, while Varka still isn't what I want him to be, he's definitely grown on me. Same, yeah, I was fairly, like, he wasn't what I expected. And I wasn't super impressed from the get-go. I'm like, oh, okay, it doesn't just kind of match the whole, like, you know, the aura of, like, what I had imagined. But he definitely grew on me. I do hope he eventually gets to be he eventually does get to be a moment where he gets to go all out and be aggressive. I think for me, I was very pleasantly surprised that he did end up being a lot better than I initially thought. It's hypothetical if it happens. I'll try. Yeah, again, 4.3 is the earliest they would run, obviously. So for now, I like for me, I need to go for Yao Guang. So I'm assuming they're going to be in 4.3, just so I'm going to try and be as prepared as possible. But they might not be, in which case, then good. I can still save up even longer. How are you guys doing? Doing okay, Sparkle. There's like some severe weather, so like at the beginning of the stream, you might have heard like heavy rain over my mic. I can't remember how if you guys could hear on the mic or not. But
Taming the beast within.
looks like the tornadoes should avoid us. No. All right, where was I? It's time to start kicking my butt today. I've been fairly lucky. I've only had like a couple days so far this month where I'm like, uh-oh, allergies are getting to me. And then there have like been a couple days where it's like, okay, I think allergies seem like they're gonna be pretty bad today, and I took some medicine like preemptively, and I was fine. But aside from that, yeah, I haven't really been affected much. So let's keep it that way. Looking everywhere for a week since everything's sold out. So your U of I polo? Yes. I need to buy a new one because this one's starting to like fray a bit. I have two polos. I have this orange one and I have a dry fit blue, navy blue one. Okay. Imaginarium Theater. Yeah, so Hydro Oh, after I said, oh, are we back? Are we back? Apparently, if it just came back. Apparently, I had already started and not finished, so I was like, oh no, but my characters are probably a little bit better now. All right, we'll figure it out. Picked up a classic vinyl record yesterday. What's Going On by the late great Marvin Gaye. Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't have vinyl records because I don't have a record player. With the exception of a couple Fire Emblem fan albums that are officially licensed. And then, well, a couple copies of the one that was officially licensed. And then I think I have 2 copies of... Where is it? That's probably over here. Of the Golden from K-Pop Dino Hunters. Because it's on a golden record. So I was like, I gotta get that. Expecting and was looking forward to Varka to be warlord-like. He's been described as a force of nature. And yet all he's really done combat-wise was take out a few small fry, not even participating in the rare fight. As of now, he feels almost like a mediator than a warrior. Again, you're not done yet, so that's all I'm gonna say. Be back, yeah. Listen, Sabrina Carpenter broke my projector. Oops, that's not good. Actually, my friend from high school played bass on her tour a couple years ago. Just realized it's my first ever headline anniversary character that I've gone for. I skipped Acheron and Castris because those 2 characters didn't really pique my interest. Peak is, I think, P-I-Q-U-E? Is that right? I'll say I was playing 3 houses last night. Oh! Which route? I'll say he feels very much like Jean. Again, you're still early. Oh, thank you, Charlotte. I was watching YouTube on it, and I put it on her house tour music video. Working perfectly fine, and then the screen blacked out. I don't think it's the video itself that did that. I'm sure something else happened. It just happened to be on that video. They didn't really catch me. Yeah, no, I figured it out, what you meant. Alright, I don't know why I didn't continue this, but maybe this team didn't really work out. Let's see here. Alright, let's start. Let's see how we do. Probably not the right order I wanted. Thunderbolt and lightning, very frightening. What about my shields?
Away now. Settle down. Silence.
I'm starting to realize why I didn't continue.
Stabilize. The tides beckon.
Dragon! Alright, we're gonna... You know, I'm gonna start over because I think my units have gotten slightly better. So out of respect for our Three Houses fans in chat, which is pretty much most of us. Which house did you go with? What can I say? I love that Alice and Nicole got Harbinger style intros. That was fantastic. And Nicole was actively mad, but it was just adorable. Yep. I love Nicole so much. You're playing Blue Lions. Okay, okay. Also, like that llama is basically the secondary main character for Not Cry after Columbina. Like even in updates dedicated to other characters, she almost feels more important than they do, and is involved in like 60% of scenes. Yeah. So again, even though like Acts 1 and 2 of the Archon quests weren't super enjoyable, because it did feel like it was like story quests for those characters. It's good that they set up those characters because they obviously have a very important role to play in the greater Archon quest. Haven't sent a message yet. Did you? Oh, I read the thing. Oh yeah, you did. You were commenting on the Columbina stuff earlier, so I don't know why I thought that. All right, we're gonna. How do I end? End performance. I'm gonna start over. Oh, we can claim it. I mean, I didn't get very far, but we'll try to actually do this. Flint Sour seems like probably the least important character. Like genuinely, I know feels like a more important character than him, and she's barely appeared in past few acts. Apparently, I took a lot of people off that day. Don't worry about it. We already talked about it, Sparkle, so you're good. That's why I decided to play it. That and I haven't played in a while. It's also good too because like again we have Fortune's Weave coming out later in the year, so it's kind of good to get a refresher. At some point, I probably will do a casual run, not casual, but like a not serious run or not intense run before the new game comes out. All right, next. Who did I pick as supporting cast? I picked Zibai. That works, I guess. See, if I wait till tomorrow, I can do this with Llama. Wait, I have Klee. I mean, I guess she's not leveled up, but... I feel bad for my niece when she gets to not try, as she's obsessed with Flints despite not meeting him. Somewhere she'll be disappointed. All I'm going to say, Kaizen, is you're not done. They have to be level 70? Yeah. Llama's going to be level 90 by tomorrow. Who's the one in the hat? This one? The one in like the red hat? That's Klee. Or, I mean, there's Farina, there's Klee, there's Charlotte. I keep talking, this keeps coming up for some reason. Ningguang if she came out today, especially given like her importance in that final battle in Leeway, she would absolutely be a 5-star. Like it's ridiculous. Oh, this one, this hat, this is Chaska, and then this one here, it looks like Sucrose has that too. The one right about the level 70 characters. Wait, what? Yeah, Ningguang would be 5-star. It was absurd that she wasn't even back then. Yeah, that's crazy. Like, there are other characters who are also like have since been 5-stars, which, don't get me wrong, the characters are fine, but like compared to like Ningguang's importance, like characters like Sijuin, characters like Emily, it's like, really? Oh, the one with 11? Yeah, the one with, number 11 here is Charlotte. Has a snowflake icon. Yeah, that's the one with the pink hair and the hat and the monocle. That's Charlotte. Let's see here. Like, both her subordinates are 5-star. Yet her and Beto. Yeah, Beto's another one. Probably the most interesting Leo characters are 4-star. That's crazy. Not to take away from her subordinates, they should absolutely be 5-stars. But Ningguang not being a 5-star is ridiculous. Oh, she's C6. Like, let's be real. Kaching is 4-star material. Yep. Are there any other characters besides? Because this has come up in discussions in like other channels too. Besides Ningguang and Beto, that really should have been 5-stars. Like, again, if you go... Oh, speaking of cutscenes, because again, the Leeway final battle one, especially the one where like Shenhe like finally comes out and like steps onto the water and it becomes ice and she does the whole wall of ice thing. Yansan and Auroran, yeah, those two I'd probably say. Well, maybe. It just feels weird that they're part of like the group of like 6 heroes and they're not 5-stars. Lynette Cincinnati. That's true. That's another one. Hi, Papaya. Welcome. Lawrence, welcome in. How you doing today? Thank you for joining the stream. We're gonna try to do Imaginarium Theater, which I'm historically very awful at, but we're gonna try this out. You can do it? Well, let's hope. Lisa? I don't know. Because like she and like some of those other like Mondstadt story characters. Lore-wise, yeah. Yeah, I mean lore-wise, sure, but they don't really like all the stuff that they're like that establishes their abilities all happen like before this. We don't really get to see a ton with them. Although speaking of like early like Mondstadt stuff, at least I assume it's Mondstadt, there was a cutscene that someone posted on like Twitter, and they said something like, "It's crazy that there are Genshin players that have never seen this cutscene." And it started playing, and I'm like, "I've never seen this cutscene. We should probably watch it at some point." It was all I remember seeing was that Albedo was running up to attack us, and I think Eula was defending us, and then I was like, I'm gonna stop watching, and maybe this is something I should watch on stream. Doesn't feel like a 4-star to me. I mean, they're standard, so, and they haven't really done much. This is the most talented academia student ever. Second one, right? But all the stuff that like that stuff, that's like pre us, so we never get to see it. Enchanting voice and big hat. Yes. Tutorial was first, and if you're only better is the second harbinger, you're pretty important. Describes a few characters, but what does describe her, yeah. Does anyone know the cutscene I'm talking about? Again, it was a cutscene of Albedo charging at us, and then Eula was defending us. So then I was like, I'm gonna stop watching this, and maybe this is something I should watch on stream or something. Is that from an event or something? That's from the Dragonspine event. But we did Dragonspine, right? Lisa's also got light brown hair. Yeah, she's got brown hair, yeah. It's very important lore-wise. But we did Dragonspine. Didn't do the events from 1.2. Okay. Is that one I should watch? Like we watched 2.8? Wait, what's that emote? I need a loading emote. We got to figure out like upcoming emotes, guys, because again, even though we're full on emote slots, I kind of want to figure out our next batch of emotes, because we'll probably rotate out the ones that are less popular. So if you guys have emotes that we have that are ones that you really like to use, make sure you keep using them a lot, so that when I check how often people are using these emotes, we keep the ones you like. So make sure you guys keep using them, not just here, but like everywhere. The event is the basis for the revisit last version cycle. But I thought we went through stuff like to set up for that. Brain shutting down. Yeah, I want something like that where like it's taking the loading screen thing. All right, let's see here. Be back later. Okay, no worries. We'll be here for a while. Prologism is the sequel to the 1.2 event. I thought we watched all this stuff, or like did all this stuff, like to preface that. But I don't remember seeing that cutscene. You did do the Albedo quest, not the event. How long is the event? If I were to watch that. No, my brain did. Yeah, I can't read. Did shut down. Mine does that sometimes. I don't know. I never actually played that event. It was happening when I first started and I missed it. We should all watch it together. Maybe I'll watch it then. Because like I said, I saw this, like I was scrolling through Twitter and I was like, oh. Because it was talking about like scenes that like Genshin players hadn't seen. I was like, oh, I haven't seen this. I'm like, why is he attacking us? Just gonna see if I can do a quick YouTube search and see if we can find out how long that is. Dragonspine events. Was it this? Wait, no, that's the Soul Blazers one. That's not it. Shadows Amidst Snowstorms version. This is 2.3. What's 2.3? Albedo's there, but because you guys lost me. Wait, what do we do? Prepping to play a Souls-like. Just know the events because it's something important to lore stuff. Umbral areas for the. Wait, what are you playing? Wait, Kaizen, are you sure it wasn't 2.3? Wait, what is this? It says, yeah, all the ones I found so far say 2.3, and it says albedo versus everyone. But I made 2 more purchases, but I swear it's defensible. Okay. Oh, here, the Chalk Prince and the Dragon. Genshin Impact 1.2. It says full story, English dub, no commentary. This video is only like 56 minutes. What's going on? So we could probably watch this. It's an hour long. Not today, but actually maybe today. Who knows? But then maybe we'll watch this other 2.3 thing some other time. That one looks like it's 2 hours long, though. Let's see here. I have 100% trophy on Bloodborne. 3 Dark Souls, both units. Okay. I am someone made for this kind of pain. Okay, so 1.2. Oh, here's a trailer for it. But okay, I will. Chalk Prince and the Dragon. Okay. Got Spiral Collection for $12, so $4 a game. A Neon White. Oh, and Neon White game I've been eyeing for a while for $10. Show you what a Toho level looks like, Nikki. Yeah, you can send it to me, but not right now though. 'Cause I'm gonna try and get through Imaginarium Theater. Although, like I said, if we do this a day later, I could actually maybe have Llama for this. Those are so good it would be irresponsible not to buy them. That's the kind of thing we tell ourselves. I guess we kind of have to battle now. It's probably just was just me reclaiming part of my PlayStation library since I owned it on PS4. Alright, so freeze reactions are level 3 now. I want to try and save the 5 stars as long as we can. If we use Kachina, we get an extra 20 flowers. All right, let's see how we do. I don't know how to use her properly. Oops.
Shadows of fate. Fate is upon you. Yeah.
All right, my old DPS guys.
Know my sword. Let me weave you a verse. Huh? You can't run. Let me scribe.
Oh, another one.
Written in the stars. Yeah. Punishment. Yeah. Know my sword. Witness the power of Guwa. Delve into destiny. Decided by destiny.
I'll kill Geo. I have to pull Promia because Miyabi needs that support. Do I need to pull Promia? Just use her skill and let the Beyblade do its thing. Okay. Level 4. I am gonna start the new characters though. We'll get you in the next set.
Thank you for permitting.
Let's grab him because I did use 2 Hydro characters
me to
already.
join you.
It's called Turbo Twirly. Turbo Twirly. What am I gonna do after Nicole now? Considering relaxing my whole 4-star characters region. Yeah, see, I don't have a strict number. I do keep in mind, like, okay, let's keep it to a rather low number, like to focus on a few strong favorites, and then from there, kind of build supports around them that I would need additionally. So that ends up being probably closer to like 7 or 8 characters per region. Because if the Saritsa isn't Bronya, then I have 4 characters spoken for already. What if it is Bronya? Wait, how does that change it? Saritsa, Sela. Oh, I see what you're saying. Because if it's not Bronya, then Saritsa and Bronya. Got it. Okay. Alice is so enjoyable when she's on screen. Yeah, I do think Alice is gonna be in Snezhnaya. Because the only way they give her to us in Magdrai is if we squeeze a whole bunch of characters in the last 2 patches. Nicole, Alice, Lowen, and is that all I had for 7? Sorry, 6.7? Luna 7. No, yeah, Luna 7. And then Sandrone. We're going to get Columbina rerun, most likely, probably. Would probably want Sandrone on a rerun to just to use her with Columbina. And now I kind of want Varka on a rerun too. I do think I want Varka on a rerun, but I wasn't going to go for them on their initial run because we had, I think, a 75-25. We were waiting for a Escoffier. Now, they weren't a strong want. Like, I was like, we'll get him on a rerun. Seems like he'd be good to have. But yeah, he was not going to be a first run, mostly because of the Escoffier. All right, I gotta do battle. Ooh, these guys, I hate these guys. But then I don't need to have 2 Hydros. Geo characters haven't. Dang it. I don't want to use up the Navia yet. I might have to though. Should have a good amount of pulls. Hold on. Switch.
Let me lead you.
Oh, that was easy.
Watch out! Fire!
looks almost like Marissa.
Let her rip! Ring cutter. You can't run. Here goes. Let's clear the area. Proper send up. From the watch out. Watch out.
Yeah, there's a
Red
Chaska
outlines
main.
your
Why?
footprints. Witness the power of
Oh, we're so
Google.
close. Got it. Probably the last ever Chaska banner, so skipping her weapon again hurts. I wouldn't say last ever. She's useful. She's just not as in demand as she used to be. I just don't go for signature weapons, really. I mean, I only have Farina's because I was new and didn't know any better. In hindsight, I probably didn't need to.
Hiya, papaya.
Hi, Papaya. Nikki, welcome in. Thank you for the raid, guys. How's everyone doing today? Welcome, welcome. Let's see, it's almost definitely her last banner, and that's not a chronicle. Ooh, yeah, chat. We'll talk about that in a second, too. Sleep Gnosis, welcome in. Neon, welcome in. How's it going? Wait, Sleep Gnosis. Thank you for joining the raid. Neon, thank you for the resub. You get a sub summon. Remember, guys, anytime you sub, resub, or gift subs on the channel, you get a sub summon. And when you get to 5, you can force me to summon on any banner in Fire Emblem Heroes of your choosing with my own orbs. A full circle. How's it going, Nikki? How was the rest of the stream? Nikki's been playing a lot of Tomodachi Life, and they're cramming it in right now because they're leaving for Japan in a bit. Hey, Nikki, you want to grab me like a few bottles of like Japanese sunscreen? Only if you're not. I was in the middle of talking. I wasn't done yet, Kaisen. But yeah, welcome in, guys. How's it going? Let's see, and yeah, if you guys haven't tuned into Nikki's streams, they're doing Tomodachi Life, and they basically made like an anime like Love Island. So like a whole bunch of anime characters, including Fire Emblem, because Fire Emblem was an anime. But they have a whole bunch of like anime characters, and they're all just kind of like, kind of shipping all these characters together. But yeah, so I have Farina's weapon, signature weapon. I have Moika's because I had Rain Slasher on her before and it just does not look good and it didn't do well. And then on the third one I had Yamiko's because we had no precedent that Chronicle Wish banners would rerun or that characters would come off of Chronicle Wish banners. So I was like, oh, who knows when they're gonna rerun again. So we pulled for that just to get it. In hindsight, now that we know that both Chronicle Wish banners will rerun and that characters can come off the Chronicle Wish banner onto limited banners again, in hindsight I probably would not have gone for that. But yeah, if you guys came with the raid, welcome in. My name is Christian. I stream every day on this channel. This is day 2721 in a row, streaming mostly games like Fire Emblem and other Nintendo games like Pokemon and Zelda. We also do a lot of the Hoyoverse games like Genshin, Sariel, and ZZZ. Hey, did you change your hair since last time I was here? When was the last time you were here? I've been growing it long. You guys want to know the actual reason why? Have I talked about this? Probably not. VTuber emotes. Okay. Tomodachi Life is my life. I apologize, got spam. Oh, no worries, Sleep. No, this is welcome in. Thank you for joining. Thank you for the spam. Change topic, so I assume you were done. Natural assumption. Fair assumption. Yeah, welcome in, guys. We're trying to do Imaginarium Theater. Actually, speaking of Pokemon, we actually we ran credits on Pokopia recently, so we got to I guess the end of the story. I don't know if there's more to it. I'm sure there's little nuggets of like information here and there that kind of like hint at more of the lore, but yeah, we ran credits on Pokopia. Hey Tanuki, hey, welcome in, Big Juicy Nut. Welcome in. Maybe I just didn't notice since it's been a couple weeks. I mean, yeah, I've been growing my hair long. I did get a haircut just to kind of clean up the back about a week ago. Actually, no, wait, what day's today? Monday? 2 days ago. I'm late, but I'm here. Welcome in. I appreciate you joining. A part of me Tomodachi Life now? Wait, what do you mean? A part of you wants to get Tomodachi Life? I'll probably play it at some point. But right now we got a lot of stuff on our plate. I gotta finish up Pokemon Legends ZA DLC post-game stuff. Mostly just because I want the Meloetta. Alright, we're gonna grab the Charlotte. These are all just more companions. I do need more Geo. Who else do I have? Let's grab the Zhongli. Oh, never mind. Let's grab the Shalonen.
All right, after you.
We'll save the Zibai for when we really need them later on. It's wild that we have a story with 5 Harbingers in play, and Mr. Worldwide isn't one of them. It's like how is the region with 5 Harbingers the only region he's not in? Let's see. How much DA post game do you want to do? We finished like the DLC's like the DLC's like story. We finished that, but then now we have to fight some other legendaries. So there's like 3 more missions, and then we just need to get through that so that I can find like my favorite Pokemon. Apparently, part of me wants to get Tamagotchi Life. Yes. Okay. Well, I'll probably maybe get into it more. Maybe once the school year is over. So at least a month if I were to get into it. But I have a lot of other games I need to get to. So after Pokemon, we're probably diving into P3 Reload. There's a shiny Volcanion, but not feeling the grinding for the survey points to get a chance of a distortion. Oh yeah, those legendaries like afterwards. Yeah, again, we just finished the story part. Then we have the additional missions. But then after that, I really just want the Meloetta. That's the primary reason we got the DLC. As soon as I found that out, I was like, all right, we gotta get the DLC, guys. We gotta. Need to get back to P3R. If you pass me, Destiny will never let me hear the end of it. Well, we'll start soon. I just gotta finish Pokemon Legends ZA DLC. Gotta get that Meloetta. But yeah, welcome in Raiders. If you haven't done so already, hit that follow button. We're playing some Genshin, which I'm hearing because they recently announced Zenless Zone Zero is coming to Steam. I'm hearing rumors now that apparently Genshin and Star Rail might also come to Steam. And here's me, just they announced Genshin for Switch like 6 years ago, and I'm just like, where is it? Where is it? Although, chat, there was an interview like literally like a few days ago apparently, where they were asked. Hoyoverse was asked specifically about. Well, they were asking about Star Rail, but I assume this applies to like all their games. They were asked, "What about Switch 2?" And they were like, "Stay tuned." That's more news than we've gotten ever. They were like, "Stay tuned." What does that mean? You need to grind survey points to have a chance at the Meloetta. We'll do it for Meloetta. Anything. Might go back and finish every side quest for bottle caps, but I need to really be motivated. Final Fantasy 14 coming to Switch, so it's very doable. ZZZ on Steam? Yep, that one's confirmed. Genshin and Star Rail. What I'm hearing is that there's code in Genshin now that kind of sets it up for a Steam release. We know it's still happening, we just don't know when. Kenichiban, welcome in. How you been? Thank you for joining the raid. Welcome. We're doing some Genshin right now. We might change it up later once I finish what I need to finish here. But we're doing some Imaginarium theater. Anime is in a similar spot. It's true. But yeah, they did say, though, in a recent interview when asked about Star Rail for Genshin, which I don't think that one's ever been announced for Switch 2. Genshin at least was announced. It just hasn't arrived. But they were asked specifically about Star Rail on Switch 2, to which they said, stay tuned. Genshin Anime and Switch version were both announced for first Genshin anniversary. Zenless's Steam page is already up. Yeah, because that one was confirmed. That one's already announced. Genshin and Star Rail have not been, but again, apparently code has been found or something that indicates it's basically prepped for a Steam release. All right, here we go. Let's see. What are we doing? We have to let's do the. Oh, we don't have enough points. We got to do another battle. Fine. That's the one where I got stuck before with the team you guys saw when I first came back here. I was like, oh, we are apparently already started. Alright, I've already used up some characters. Who should we use here? Defeat the villains within the time limits. Again, Freeze is level 4, so let's take Mona and Wriothesley. And I don't really want to waste our... Wait, why am I taking the trial Navia? Isn't mine better? That was probably a mistake. Tales of Arise finally has an eShop page as of last night, although can't pre-order yet. Maybe soon.
Written in the stars.
Let's begin. Stay cool. Face your guilt. Bow your head. Let the mighty be humble.
That one's easy. I struggled when I had this on my previous team, but we'll see.
Let me scry. Hold that pose. Shoot.
Silence.
Now,
Delve into destiny. Fate is upon you.
here we go.
Say cheese. Breaking news.
Be sanctified.
Let me scry.
Have a safe trip.
Come on, go faster.
Decided by destiny. Smile.
Destiny, what are you deciding?
An oversight on my part.
Oh, he's gonna have the shield again. Alright, we're gonna have to do this again. I was closer this time, though.
Hard-hitting exclusive. Hold that pose. Fate is upon you.
Alright, ouch, my camera. Also, I'm really hoping one of my Combina theories gets confirmed soon. Can I say what it is without anyone confirming one way or another? You can, yes. Or maybe I should DM it. You can DM it too. Either way. Restart. Maybe do we change the team? I don't want to use up my other characters yet, though. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. All right. When's Nikki leaving for Japan again? And where do we land on those bottles of sunscreen? Ba-da-da-da-dum. I'm bizarre, sorry. Oh, is it because like the close-up of Mona at the end there? Alright, let's start. Again, hope this goes better.
A moment, please. Stay cool and face your guilt. Silence. The tides beckon.
Go take down that shield as fast as you can.
Say cheese. Shoot. Delve into destiny.
Way now.
Fate is upon you.
No.
Hard-hitting exclusive. Shadows of fate. Let me scry. Written in the stars.
Have a safe trip. Be sanctified.
Shadows of fate. Decided by destiny.
No, come on, we were so close that time. Come on.
Settle down.
No.
Let's begin.
Delve
Oh, come on. We were so much closer. What does that statement have to do with Mona? What statement? Did I say something or did she say something? Sense? Let me see. Hey, whoa. Interesting. Right. I was just reading Kaizen's theory here. Alright, I think we're gonna stick with the same team. We're so close that time.
Shadows of fate. Fate is upon you.
Only now, get a little chilly. Bow your head.
Hold that pose. Let me scribe. Decided by destiny.
Let's begin. Settle down. The tides beckon.
Smile. Breaking news. Shadows of fate. Fate is upon you.
Have a safe trip.
Hold that pose. Delves into destiny. Decided by destiny.
Bow your head. Let the mighty be humbled. Justice is blood.
Hard-hitting exclusive. Say team. Fate is upon you.
I don't think we have it this round.
Now, get a little chilly.
Yeah, he's gonna dig again. Son of a... What theory? I thought of that since like the beginning of Not Cry, and now they have a chance to confirm it, so I hope they do. You already launched Genshin through Steam. Steam allows you to launch non-Steam apps through it. Oh. Yeah, I don't have Steam anymore.
Let me scribe. Decided by destiny.
Let's begin. Have a safe trip. Settle down. The tides beckon.
Delves into destiny. Fate is upon you.
Still need Steam.
Breaking news. Shadows of fate.
Now, get a little
Time to get good. I'm not good.
Written in the stars. Delves into
bow your head. Let the mighty be humbled.
Let me scribe. Decided by destiny.
No, come on. Mostly for Reunion and Starblade, which is on, as neither is on Switch and Peggle. Should I change my team?
Written in the stars. Let me scrub.
Stay cool. Face your guilt.
Manifest. Unleash. Cryo incarnate. Shadows of fate. Fate is upon you.
Away now. Silence. Be sanctified.
Manifest. Unleash. Do your master's bidding. Decided by destiny.
Let's begin. Have a safe trip. Bow your head.
Obey. Manifest. Let me scribe. Written in the stars.
Away now. Not bad. Settle down. Ha!
Oh my gosh, finally. Now we lost a reuse of Shenhe.
Sure.
Oh no, defense sequence. See, we aren't still having Scar be falsely mad at A. Now, if only his fans would get the message. Fans. Sure, would have been nice to have the Farina for this one, but alright, we'll figure this out. I'm a fan of him. Of Scara. Scara's grown on me. Obviously, we didn't like when we first met them because you're not meant to like them, but they've grown on me. Have they been on Chronicle Wish yet? Hold on. Oh, they were. They were on the Sumeru Chronicle Wish. I might go for them on whenever the Sumeru Chronicle Wish rerun happens, just to get all the Harbingers that I can. Not big on him, but definitely hate him less now, but still not someone I'd ever pull for. Yeah, they've grown on me. Again, I'm not at a point where I'm like definitely going to pull for them, but I might. We'll see. Okay, actually, speaking of that, I think we were talking about this a little bit earlier. Okay, so they've already given us now a Chronicle Wish Mondstadt rerun, and they've given us, or they're giving us, the Fontaine Chronicle Wish. What do you guys think comes first? Leeway rerun or Natlan? I'm inclined to think it's Leeway. I think it's still too early for a Natlan, but I could be wrong. Because again, they still haven't given us a Mualani's second rerun or Sitlali's second rerun. I think honestly, I dislike Durin more than I do him at this point. Okay, so I'm indifferent on Durin. I'm indifferent. But I don't dislike Durin. Leeway, you think Leeway? Archon Chronicle Wish for anniversary. Hey, Lackenwell, welcome in. I don't think we're gonna get Archon Chronicle Wish for at least not until like the Tevat chapter finishes up, because they're all still pretty good. Like even the older ones, like Venti got a buff. You know, I could see them giving one to Zhongli at some point. That letter wouldn't meet till Snezhna. Yeah, I can see Leeway in the last part of Nod Cry. I don't know about that. I don't know about the last part of Nod Cry. I can see it happening maybe early in Nod Cry. But I think it's... Because they're just now giving us the Fontaine one in Luna. What are we on? 6? It's not happening. Only playing Archons is way too high value. For now, yes. But like once we finish up the Tavat chapter and start doing whatever's next, who knows? Is way too high value, is it? I mean, they buffed Venti, and again, I could see them giving a buff to Zhongli, and I feel like, and maybe yeah, if they give one to like Zhongli and Raiden, I feel like everyone else still has their niche and their use. Maybe eventually they could be on their Nation's Chronicle Wish, but there will never be one that's only Archons. All right, let's see here. This is a defense one. See, the thing is, like, Zhongli's shield doesn't work on the thing we're defending. Not try Chronicle Wish is real high value. That one's not gonna be for a while though, still. Because some not try characters haven't even gotten their first rerun. Now again, the old rules of them needing having what was the original rule? 3 banners? That's not a rule anymore. That stopped being a rule after like the first one. Legit bet my life on that. Don't bet your life. Doodles, let's see, I have no clue what to do until I get tired. Drank an energy drink? Oof. Why would you drink one at this time? Like, it's bad enough that I didn't even take a nap today, but I did lie down. And now I'm worried, is that gonna be too much? Am I not gonna fall asleep? What's power creep gotta be like that? An Archon Chronicle Wish is not too high value. Because they taste good. There are other things that taste good, Doodles. Alright. Again, I don't want to use... See, I already feel bad that I used up Shenhe for that battle. Because I was hoping to build up the part of the reason we didn't take Skirk earlier is we're building up to that. I didn't have the pieces yet for that puzzle. It was Green Apple Jolly Rancher flavor. You could just have a Green Apple Jolly Rancher. Alright, this is not a great team here. But I don't want to use up the other ones yet.
Solidify! I will have order! Let's begin. Get a little chilly.
Did I not have a buff for that reaction?
Let the mighty be humble.
Oops, so I didn't get a proper one there.
Silence. It's my lucky day.
Say cheese!
Gather. Order guide you. Settle down. Let's get down to business. Be sanctified.
Let's get down to business.
Now, have a safe trip. Bow your head.
Hold that pose!
Solidify. Settle down. A moment, please. Stay cool and face your guilt.
Like how Zhongli says, solidify? Solidify. But yeah, I have no clue what to do for the next few hours, possibly all nights. Alright. I guess that's... Yeah, we have two-thirds. I have half of the Skirk team, so I guess we can get the Farina. Why do I have Chaska? Got Sit Lolly for only 60, so that's a steal there. Binge, rebinge a show. What, need suggestions? How much time are we trying to fill here? You could just try to sleep. All right, let's see. I don't want to use Farina right now. I was trying to set up for Skirk. She's my only Hydro. We might have to use her. Hopefully we get the thing where basically just get a
I will have order.
get to revive someone's uses or whatever.
Time to shine. Say cheese. Fire. Well, watch out. Hiya.
Solidify.
Hold that pose. A proper send-down. But watch out. Yoo-hoo. Let the world come alive. Say cheese. Break it out.
Stabilize. Order guide you.
Attack! Watch out. Let my name echo in song.
If I try to sleep, then I'm gonna be up by 1.
Hard-hitting exclusive.
I'd rather just stay up until I get tired and wake up around 7. Time I'm trying to fill is like until 2 a.m. at the latest. How much? I don't know what time zone you're in. How much time are we trying to fill here? You know, like a duration. It's like I know we really need Hydro here. Be like Johnny and say, I will have order. 7 hours if I did the math. 7 hours. You can watch all the all the episodes that originally aired of Firefly. 80 seconds if I can get the star challenge. But okay. Trying to not use up. Free trial of Amazon Prime. Start the Night Manager. What's the Night Manager? Dang it! I'm gonna have to use up one of them. It's gonna have to be a Scoffier. Even though this is literally not the team for it. Now the drawing is on the way. Which drawing? It's a British Spy show. Ooh. We were just talking about British spies. This is probably not going to be able to do it, so in which case we're probably going to have to use up our last Shenhe or our last Farina. Well, let's see if we can do it.
Show no mercy.
So I don't think we have like the proper DPS here, guys. Oh, it's the lizard. Oh, we're screwed. That's just for healing there. I don't really need that. Yeah, I needed more Geo on this one. Yeah, this is not happening. Gonna be lurking while I try to finish out Act 5. Okay, no worries. Yeah, we're just doing Imaginarium. This is going fast, so I might start Act 6 tonight. I wouldn't plan on finishing Act 6, but yeah. You're pretty close to the end of 5, I think.
A burst of flavor. A little elusive. Let the mountain's veins boil. You're caught. Being done. Fulfill our pact. Get to work. Eat Lolene. Eat Papa. Get off to the freezer. The pinnacle of excellence. Hear the echoes of the valley. Show no mercy. You two, time to end them. Go claw. A burst of flavor.
Yeah, we're gonna have to use the other team. Moonwalker. Like MJ?
Let the mountain's veins boil. You're caught. Lash attack. Yeah, adaptive frosting.
Come on, we're close.
The pinnacle of excellence.
No, we're so close. Did we get it? Yes! Didn't have to use up Farina. So now we can use the Skirk team, but we only have one use before we lose the other 3 members of that team.
Will we be gone long?
Don't know who I'm drawing yet. Unless you don't have to rush. Figure out who you best want to draw. more damage.
Shower me with praise. Let my name echo in song. A little amuse-bouche. A burst of flavor. Shoot. Unleash. Manifest. Merciless. Strike a pose.
Whew. Yeah, we just lost 3 of those characters now.
You
Get
shall
that
have my
C6
company.
Zibai. I don't know how to use Zibai. It would be good if I had Navia here, but we have only Shalonen. Let's see how we do, chat.
Surge. A moonlit night for all. Get to work. Suffer the wrath of Ainsley. Be cleansed.
We are doing like no damage. Never mind, we just took out like half his damage, or half his health. That works for me.
Show no mercy. You two. Time to end them. Smite the dust.
We just win? Jeez, we need to pull Zibai. We need to pull Zibai, chat. They're probably running at the start of the... Absolutely not. We, they're at the start of Snezhai, most likely. Because they ran right after Columbina. I think Columbina runs before the end of Nadrai. Probably. I think this is the only second time I've beaten Act 8. But there's apparently a harder one. I can't do that one. Have you guys done that one? We have to start things for 6 of them. Visionary mode? Is that what it's called? Yeah, I haven't done, or I haven't been able to beat Visionary mode. Like, it's a miracle that I can get through Act 8 on hard mode here. And this, I think this resets in like 2 days or something like this. 3 days, 6 hours. Claim. Have you done Visionary mode? 500. Haven't beaten it yet. How far did you get? Just you get 150 and 250 on this one. Man, maybe I should become a whale. Just sit up on top of the chair. Wait, how come this is only just now showing up in the tutorials? We fought this thing in Stygian. Don't you do it? No, I haven't beaten it, no. Oh, don't you do it? Don't wail. I'm not gonna wail. I don't have the money. All right, let's do the rest of our dailies. Let's do more exploration here. This event we'll save for tomorrow, because that's when I was planning to do it. I don't have the time to do this event today, but we'll plan on doing it tomorrow. Just to see if we can get an idea of how much gets spoiled, if anything, and what would be required to get to the minigames, to get the Ahoda. What was I gonna do? I'll have to use up resin first, hold on. Are we good for llama? Let me do that real quick. By the way, would you say comparing Not Try to Hong Kong is accurate in terms of explaining how it works? I think that's a fairly accurate way of describing it. In terms of like how the region functions, not necessarily like how it's part of Snezhnaya, because that's completely different. But like, yeah, in terms of how it functions, yes.
Any conflicts around? I'm in the mood for some peacemaking.
Okay, here. So plenty of these, we're good on that. So this one I need 129. 96. Okay, we're gonna need more of these. Unless I can merge them, but I don't think I have enough to merge them. Let's see, 36. We'll come back to that. Okay, she needs this. Have plenty of those. Well, I guess that's only really if we are maxing out their towns, which we rarely do. Then I need 46 of that. We're good there. 6991. Good there. And then I need the books. It's these ones, which we have plenty. So we are good for llama. Like a largely independent. Yes, exactly. Yeah, that's how I was thinking of it.
Let's fly. Add Astra. Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
All right. And Kaizen, if you're lurking, you might want to go to audio only, because I'm going to be exploring the new region. So you don't want to see things yet.
This realm.
Never mind, I guess I'm gonna do history for the next little while. I promised my friend that if I stopped watching Death Note and did her assignment, I would do my history classwork for the week. Oh, if she, I was like, why are you doing her assignment? Okay, so if she stopped watching Death Note and did her assignment, you did your history classwork for the week. All right, keeping audio is on is is keeping audio on fine, so I know when you're done, can regain vision. Yeah. Because let's see, how far do I have to get? Because I'm mainly just doing it for the limited rewards. Get that out of the way. Reward preview. We just have to get to 80%. We're already at 68%. So we just have to explore a little bit more. Can't play Genshin for now. Oh, is your subscription not renewed yet, or you have to wait a little while? Alright, so going to the new area now. I'm gonna get that compass. A whole bunch there. That's not the one I wanted. Not sure if I mentioned it before, but I made sure to have Arlecchino pin near the Columbina pin. That's a good one. Too bad they don't have... Do you know if they have a... whatchamacallit pin? What's her name? It's been a while. I forgot the name. Alright, it says... Oh, there's... It says... Sandrone... No, not Sandrone.
Wayne. Installation chamber deployed.
Open fire!
Give me the chest. Senora, yes.
Ooh, shiny.
Look, you're stuck in there, man. So I'm assuming a female harbinger. Do we know all the harbingers yet? Or is there still one that's like missing? I'll check. I think there's don't check too hard. I don't want you to like run into anything. I think there's still one missing. What the hell is this thing? Oh, probably here. I'll have to do something for that one. Operate. What are we doing here? Launch the matching to deliver. What? Wait, what? How? Oh, I see. So let's see which one this one's going. Someone's still going to the same one. Just be checking an Etsy store page. Okay. That'll be spoiled. Famous last words. We just keep pushing it into these, or one there. Oh, now it actually matters which one we put it into. What? Pretty sure it's the wrong one, but okay. See? Or do we just cycle through until... I guess we just cycle through. Oh, okay. Yay, chests.
Ooh, shiny. It's so pretty.
Oh. Okay. Glad I'm just clicking stuff. Another one? Oh. The heck? You have a family now. Alright, come this. Swing over that way. Looks like it's over here. I'm gonna go up here. The Gregorian chants, guys. Okay, so it is below us.
Let's fly.
Apparently not getting the week open. Just check my Etsy and saw a message from earlier today that they wouldn't be sending as they said they've been... their shipping company is charging them extra to ship here and they couldn't find an alternate company. I mean, how much is the extra? Did they at least give you the option of like, hey, are you willing to pay more or no? Oh no. It's one of these things. Oh my god, why are we platforming? Oh, I missed some. Dang it. I still get to it? How many did I miss? 2! Damn it. 3 times extra. Well, how much is that in dollars? Is it like 3 times 5 or is it like 3 times like 30? Please be extras so I can get 80 without having to redo the whole thing. Thank goodness.
Ooh, shiny.
Do you have any contacts in Germany? Not Germany. I have contacts in the Netherlands. I have free trial time, so I can, can and cannot play Genshin. Okay, so you can only do like a little bit of time, like when you really need to. Oh, a lot of treasure. What's my percentage at? 60. Wait, 66. I thought it said it was. It says 69. Unless they're counting the area below it. Can I copy part of their message into... Yeah. I mean, for something like that, like, we're not the ones you should be asking for that. Yeah, like, it's probably them you should ask permission, but as long as you're not posting sensitive info, then you're probably fine.
Take me up.
What do I do with these?
Cleanup sequence initiated.
At least 8 hours. Okay. So you have to wait for a bit, basically. Wait, what do I do?
War makes a lot of problems go
Okay,
away.
and then...
So you can never have too much more, huh?
I have to stand over here. There we go.
Let's fly.
Let's see. Based in Germany, according to the page, my shipping company is charging 3 times the price because it's an outside region. They're based in Germany, according to their page. So I'm guessing America is off limits, and maybe Europe could be considered not an outside region. I mean, if you want, ask if shipping to either the UK or the Netherlands is possible, and I can maybe help you out. I mean, I have 8 hours of gameplay. Okay, are you so? I'm guessing you're saving that for things like Archon quests and stuff like that, which is fine. That's a good way to spend. Like if you have limited time. Aha. Oops, no, not wishing. Unless I have standard poles. Do I have standard poles? What? There's one. There's... What? Can you only carry one at a time? What? Why is it dropping it off? Oh my god. So do we have to get that one first? I'm so confused, chat. Hey Boshak, welcome in. We see legendary trailer this week? Yes. Well, some kind of trailer. No? Okay, hold on. I gotta figure this out. Getting 15 minutes login bonuses each day. Well, that's good. Yeah, it's a good way to go because you have to obviously get your login bonuses, your dailies, and stuff like that. And then save the larger portion. Thank you for the posture check and hydrate, Boshak. Save the larger portions for when you have bigger story quests. Like we have that event now that's going on. So like I said, we'll do that tomorrow to start. We'll start it at least. Apparently, it's going to drag in. It's time locked. So not blue, then orange. So maybe it's the orange one first. The Bina from Arlecchino Cellar and my Bina pin are different. So what does that mean then? Please be right, please be right. Okay, so far so good. Now it just has to go around. Okay, now what? Chests.
Ooh, shiny. It's so pretty.
I just meant that since you've seen my Columbina pin from photos, don't expect the Bina from the set to look like my Columbina pin. It's a similar style to the Arlecchino one. Okay. But you're not picky as to like the matching, right? Alright, any more here? Looks like that's it for this island. Oh, never mind, I lied. There's more. Oh, it's a high though. There's more over here too. It's like right below me. What? Where? Still says it's below me. Is there anything below me? Uh-oh. Oh, there is. We were just here! And now it says it's above me. Great. So confused. Oh, wait, where's that? I don't know where that is. Is that in here? It is in here. It says it's above here. Is there an upstairs here? Oh, there is.
Ooh, shiny.
Not sure if you want the link to the pin set, but like I said, there's a Sandrone. Senora's the only one not. Ah, okay. Nah, I was just kind of curious. Oh. Whoa. Let's see what's treasure. Okay. Guess we're fighting. Doesn't look too bad.
Converge.
Annihilation mode.
Nope. Everyone's in their Harbinger outfits with a cloak, so it's kind of cool. Yeah, because I think that was like the first time we saw Columbina, right? or sometime around there. Iron chunks. Oh, something's off about. What? Okay.
Take me up.
What just happened? That was weird. Winter Nights. Last was our first time seeing any harbingers outside of Child, Skara, Senora, and Sorta Dottore. Version of Dottore was in manga. Is that that's the funeral one, right? Okay.
Insulation chamber deployed. Everybody stand back! Open fire!
Right at the museum.
Mora makes a lot of problems go away. So you can never have too much Mora, huh?
Cabbages. What does it sound? Can I get out of here? Am I just stuck in here? Oops. Wait, I could have gotten here the whole time? Just guarded by these guys.
A moonlit night for all.
The funeral village? Okay.
Defensive mode engaged.
Going in! Take me up! Open fire!
I got the one that wore some weird mask. Almost looked like a clown.
Let's fly!
What do I do? Oh, I'm guessing I have to get this guy. That was just like a chest here, just randomly.
Mora makes a lot of problems go away. So you can never have
What do
too
I
much
do?
Mora, huh?
There's another one there.
Open fire!
The keeper is moving? What do you mean?
Take me up!
Let's see, the artist that made the Arlecchino pin has so much cool stuff on their page. What else is near? Final Fantasy 7, Harbinger, and so much stuff. What else do I do here? Oh! He's going. He's going. Where's he going? Ready for operation. What does that mean? What do you do? Oh, I have to turn all the way around again? Seems like the A2 pin is sold out, so not able to grab that. Are they planning on making more, or are they like done? Aha. Where are you going? Oh. Yo. A tree. Oh. Azure skirts. I don't know what this is talking about. We can come back later and read it, but...
Ooh, shiny. It's so pretty.
So it's over there?
Take me up.
It's like all the way up there. Just gonna beat these guys because it's inside here. Should be buying more pins anyways outside of the price field one at the commission and the week one if I can get my hands on it. The pin board's done. Okay, but yeah, see if shipping to either the UK or Netherlands would be possible, and then I can probably help you out, or I can inquire about that.
Let's light it up. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Okay, I won't read that again. Anyway. Contact the seller and ask later tonight. Okay. Oh, were you just there the whole time?
Estimating value of acquired items.
Interesting. I guess I can post a new layout for the pinboard later on now. Oh, there's another one. Like it's inside there. There's a waypoint there. It's easy enough. Oh, there's something there. Oh, sorry, right above it.
Ooh, shiny. That's so pretty.
%73%.
Take me up.
Oh, I haven't done this one yet. Easy peasy. Open chest in 25 seconds. I've got Chaska.
Ooh, shiny. That's so pretty.
This is here. This is below me? Oh, we were here before, but I said I couldn't do it in co-op, so I have to do it now. You have the right. Oh, something. What? Oh no. Oh, hey, friend.
A new moon rises.
Defensive mode engaged.
Take me up. Open fire. Open fire.
Let's see. Message from emerges under the text. It's cool what they're going on about. Yeah, this is not a spoiler. I have no idea who wrote the display boards around here, and I haven't the faintest clue what they're going on about. But anyway, it looks like every door in this exhibition hall only opens from the inside. If the city-states were all designed like this, their downfall really isn't that surprising. That's funny. Since this one's below us, we have this guy here. Ayo. Oh, come on. 30 seconds. Oh, oh, oh. Don't climb off the side. Oh, really? Oh, I guess that was enough.
Let's fly.
What I'm drawing is anonymous. A secret. What animal? Oh. Give me more. Oh, come back. Oh, shoot, I almost climbed off. What do I do with this guy?
Take me up.
Says it's below here. I don't see anything below here. Wow. All right.
Everybody stand back. Let's fly. Open fire. Open fire.
Ooh, shiny. That's so pretty.
What did that do? Oh, where'd you go? What just happened? What's up there? 3 of them.
Take me up.
And there's gonna be one over here. Sweets.
Dividing the loot is often a cause of conflict, but luckily for you, I don't really need this stuff.
Oh, that was something. Where is it? Is it above us? Here we go. Oops, what do I do? How the heck am I supposed to get that? Oh. I'm still falling. I thought I beat these guys, but
Surge. Annihilation mode. Let's run. Locked on.
that's right. I remember them shooting at me.
Open fire. Bullseye. Bullseye. Wayne, a moonlit night for all.
Cleanup sequence initiated. So these are higher up. So to go inside a structure somewhere. Wait, it says they're below us. What? Okay, so I have to enter through here. Oh, it's one of these things. Oh, that means we were here already.
Or just on the higher floor. Okay, we got a couple things here. Am I safe to see again? Not really. We're still exploring this new area. Oh, who are you? Yeah, we're gonna keep going around here to try and get to 80% for the limited rewards. It's just 100 premium gems, but I want it. What's my percentage at now? 76%? We're close. So I'll let you know once we get that last bit of rewards. I mean, obviously we want to get to 100% eventually, but there it is. Right now, I just want to make sure I get the limited rewards from it. To go up a level? Hold on. Let's go there. Make me climb all this. Okay, and then
Let's fly.
let's use this thing. Oh, oh, whoa, whoa. So this should be above here. I see it. That says this one's higher still. I gotta get this done at this rate. Can you go pester? Oh. Painful shot is done. What's up?
War makes a lot of problems go.
Injection once a week. Oh, does not sound fun. Alright, sounds like this is that thing I saw over here. What do I do with it? Actually, no, it says it's below me still. Hold on. What do I do with you?
Let's fly. Take me up.
Aha! Found it. So we pick this thing up and then move it over. Move it over. Oop. Oh my gosh. Oh, I need the other thing. There you go. Oh, there you go. Wait for me! There's two. What the hell's the other one? Didn't even see this on the compass.
War makes a lot of problems go away. So you can never have too much more, huh?
Okay, where's the other thing? There's gotta be another one, right?
Take me up.
Where's the other one? There you are. Aha. Oh, stop jumping around.
Ooh, shiny. It's so pretty.
It's everything here inside. We have this thing over on the outside. I think I'll try to contact seller first to see if mainland is a place they can ship to since they'll be back in. Yeah, you can do that too, yeah. Wait, where are they located again? Germany. Okay. Yeah, you can try that. But like I said, I've got people that are in the Netherlands and in the UK, so it's probably the easiest.
War makes a lot of
Where
problems
does
go
this
away.
take us?
So you can never have too much more, huh?
Ayo.
Let's fly.
Oh, come on.
Surge. Insulation chamber deployed. I'm going in. Take me up. Open fire. Open fire.
Real scare there. I'm sure didn't expect more monsters. Hey, whoa, open the door. Oh, come on.
Defensive mode engaged.
Bullseye.
Are there more? I was once language. Tyranny of language. I got stuck. Thank you for pointing out. Wait. Oh, thank God.
War makes a lot of problems go away. So you can never have too much more,
What
huh?
happens if I keep walking? Can you still stream 3DS games? Yeah. Jeez, that scared me. Oh. What is that? Yeah, I can still stream 3DS games. Just the biggest issue is that there is a like a progressively worse audio delay or lag. It gets like the difference gets bigger and bigger. So you wanted to revisit Gen 7, interested in having that be a stream thing? We could. It's just that right now we have a lot of things that we apparently want to make stream things, but I don't have a ton of time. Especially if I want to get back to streaming more Fire Emblem stuff. Right, we're at 80 according to that, so we should be at 80 now here. 79, come on, man. Alright, let's see. We got all those ones. So I just need a little bit more. We got all the ones here. We can either go here or here. This one's smaller. You guys think I should replay Sun and Moon first? Because I have played those. Or should I just go straight to Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon? I don't remember a lot from either. Yo, that's a lot.
Let's fly.
Oh, no, go back. Now where? A do based on Moon and then Ultra. That's a lot of gameplay. So you're familiar with the changes and can compare them. I'm interested which Lissamine you prefer, since they're basically different characters. But just the same backstory and name and design.
Dividing the loot is often a
There we go. 80% guys. Rewards. So we got all that. So that's done. Test run's done. Oh, guys, if you haven't done test runs on Linnea or Chaska, get those premium gems today because banners change tomorrow. It's phase 2, so there's not gonna be any like maintenance.
conflict, but luckily for you, I don't really need this stuff.
Okay, I can work on 100% later because I have to go through this area and this area. That's still a lot to do. And it is almost 10. Alright, so I'm going to go back to Not Cry so Kaizen can turn on video if they want. How'd Acts 5 and 6 go? Let's see how many pulls I have now. You have the right. Oh, therefore you have the right. Covering all angles. Haven't finished 5. Had to do injection. Okay. So 29 plus 51, so 80. 230. So we have 310. Oh, we actually gained like 7 pulls today. Is that right? 80 plus 230 is 310. So that is actually where we expected to be for tomorrow, according to the trend line, so that's good. We can do the rest of our Hoyo dailies then with the time we have left. Digimon Digital Monsters. Digimon are the champions? Treasure vault. We'll have to do that then. Excuse me. Yeah, we're getting tired. Better get done with our other dailies then. Let's do. I feel like building and leveling up Yunjin. At some point, I do feel like leveling up all my 4 stars. And then maybe at some point doing, because like again, I know Zordon and Doom does this thing where they force themselves to use every character. They'll do like a friendship team, so they want to instead of like I just put them in the teapot to get the friendship level up. They force themselves to use each character and build each character so that they get leveled up. They have a usable build, which I'm sure works great for Imaginarium Theater. But I mean, there's still a lot of stuff for me to do in Genshin, so there's no rush. But eventually I'm going to start to run low on things to do, and I'll probably be like, alright, let's make this a project. We need more Genshin in-game stuff. Pin boards and DMs. I'll take a look. Claim... What's this? Oh, what is this? Oh, this thing? I was like, what? What is this mail? Alright, well, it's loading. Okay. I'll take it between A and B now. Custom will be the second image. Okay. Space between Vivian and Eagle. Okay, and there's... Who goes next to Arlecchino? That's cool though. I was actually at a box lunch store today trying to see if they had anything Genshin. They don't. Or at least not. They didn't have it inside. If you search their site for Genshin, they apparently carry stickers, but I don't know what else they carry because their search function is very unorganized. If I search Genshin Impact, it gives me like 6,000 results, but then like none of the results are Genshin. And I'm not gonna scroll through 6,000 items to see what else, because I know at least the stickers came up. But they had a bunch of like enamel pins in the store, mostly like things like Disney and other stuff. But I had to change the layout a lot compared to previous versions. Let's see. Like 9 pins that were there are gone. Yeah, I remember you. Oh, it's glowing yellow. Yeah, let's get those polychromes. Let's go. Boom. 60 polychromes. Perfect roll.
Hiya, papaya.
Hi, Papaya. What's going on? Tober, welcome and thank you for the raid. I know it says we're in Genshin. We just we did get some Genshin exploration. We did Imaginarium Theater. I'm just checking on my other Hoyo dailies real quick here. We're probably gonna come back to Genshin in a second. We'll just take care of these. How you guys doing? Welcome in. If you guys are here for the first time, my name is Christian. I stream every day on the this channel. This is day 2721. Streaming mostly games like Fire Emblem and other Nintendo games like Pokemon and Zelda. We do stream a lot of the Hoyo games like Genshin, Stardout, and ZZZ. Chat's trying to convince me to play Impact Third at some point. I think they have another test going. We did try the really early demo of Petit Planet, and I think they're doing another one soon for Nexus Anima, but that one we're not allowed to stream, so I was like, whatever, not interested right now. But welcome in. How have you been? Welcome. Funnily enough, every pin from the last post about pin. Yeah. Well, I mean, you said you have a binary you put them all in, right? Thank you for the shout out. Playing some ZZZ as well. Yeah, right now we're just doing dailies. We were doing mostly Imaginarium Theater in Genshin, and then we were doing a little bit more exploration in the new area, just to try and get the limited rewards for getting to 80% exploration before a certain date. So we did that. Okay, actually, let me see. Oh, it's a lot of people posting commissions there. Got some Destiny, got some Pika Court, Arissa. If I have time later, I can probably do some of those for some people. You were doing Genshin first, and then finished up with the recent event in ZZ. Oh, nice. Okay, I haven't done that one yet, but we'll have to find a time for that. I think tomorrow we're doing Genshin mostly for the new events, and then for llama polls. We'll probably do llama polls first. We should be good to get them. We have like 310 polls. And then after that, I think Wednesday we're doing Pokemon. I think I'll have to double check my schedule. I might start putting out like a monthly, like kind of like graphic schedule so that you guys can kind of see at a glance like what we're streaming when. Obviously, it's all subject to change, but basically, as soon as they release like the Fire Emblem Heroes calendar, I can probably have a good idea of what we're streaming for the month, for the most part. All right, let's see which other. Same for Nicole. Gonna slowly throw in monies before next patch. I have enough right now because again, you guys know I keep I really love like spreadsheets and kind of like planning and stuff like that. Resource management, guys. That's what I'm good at. If you type in exclamation Hoyo Cal, so that's the calendar that we use for Hoyo, like stuff like Genshin, Stardout, ZZZ for patches, special programs, drip marketing even. But then if you look at some of the other sheets on there, I have like basically just graphs of like how many polls I have on what date, and then you can see like I can kind of predict using a trend line how much I'll have. So right now, like I said, I have 310 pulls, and that should be enough to get Llama, obviously, as well as if I keep earning at the rate I'm earning, I should be easily able to get Nicole, because, let's see here. Yeah, 2 characters by the time Nicole's banner starts is 360 for a hard guarantee, which I'll have more than that prior to pulling, obviously, for Llama and Nicole. And then, let's see, assuming Sandrone is in level, or Luna, not level, Luna 8, that would need 540, which will have 510, give or take. But again, 540 would just be a hard guarantee. So we should be able to get Sandrone. And then assuming we're going to want someone in 7.0, again, as long as we're not like literally reaching 180 for every character, we should be able to get them. Should have 200 plus faiths before Nicole. Since I have 75-25, I'm finally in a good spot. You know, let's go. See, it's all about resource management, guys. I'm at guaranteed pity, plus have guaranteed capturing radiance. So let's go. So 100-0. Gonna attempt C6 Nicole. Yeah, my highest constellations on a limited character. Moika and Farina are both C2. Raiden's at C1, and I would like to go for a C2 there, but I don't, guys. Raiden hasn't had a rerun in Nod Cry. That's unprecedented. But at the same time, Raiden had 2 reruns in Natland, which is also unprecedented. So I don't know what's going on. Like, we're running out of phases to put reruns on. Moika hasn't rerun either in Nod Cry, and they usually rerun each Archon once per region. Not that the sample size is huge or anything like that. Raiden didn't have a rerun in Liyue either. That's true. That's true. Lucky with the C6 Nicole. Yeah, I don't have any limited that high. My highest overall, I think, is a C3. Let me check. Probably Dia or something, or Tainari or something. Let me see. Checking. What do we got? We got C3 Kutching. Oh, that's right. Yeah, we keep hoping for Kutching on the standard banner. And then we have, what's the next highest? Jean is C2. Oh yeah, who am I picking for my next free constellation? We have Shenhai, Aimiko, Jean. Already from, we use those up. I think it's all just standards at this point that I'm missing. AM, welcome in. Have any Inazuma characters, or have any Inazuma characters had reruns since those events happened? Since what events happened? Bad managing. Well, that's the thing. Like, as long as you're using the charts, that'll give you at least the data to look at. And then from there, it was just a matter of kind of like being like, okay, based on this, like, how many pulls are you getting in, like, in a patch or in a region, basically a year, and then from there you kind of have to calculate. Okay, well, I'm gonna allow myself this many characters as like a core that I'm pulling for because I really want them, and then based on that, you can be like, okay, from there I can pull these extra characters that will help support them. So yeah, once we have like more data in terms of how many pulls you have and how often you earn more, we should be able to help you, Sparkle, manage your resources better. And then yeah, political stuff that made Japan be a no-no for Hoyo. Oh, I can check it in a second here. Hang on. Finally relaxing after musical rehearsal. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's the week. See my post in Discord. I will check in a second. Well, yes, resource management is key. Yeah, last C6 was Columbina. Yeah, things I don't put money into the game except for the Welkins. Funnily enough, I think I put more money into your guys' accounts than I do into mine because I keep doing these giveaways. Which, by the way, we'll probably do one. Let me see. When's the next giveaway that we're doing? Next giveaway is probably a ZZZ giveaway. Or, well, it could be ZZZ or Genshin. Basically for the special program and or the new patch of ZZZ. Oh, the Cherche? Let's go. Okay. My Might do another $100 giveaway on Nicole's banner. Not sure yet. Yeah, I've been trying to do. I do smaller giveaways, but more often. So that's what I try and do.
Hi, Pop. Do you have a secret you want to share?
All right, who do we need? Probably you, right? Alice is already done there. But yeah, I feel like I put more money into your guys' accounts than I do mine. Kind of small giveaway. Bolshak, you guys start playing Genshin again. But yeah, we give away like Welkins, and sometimes we do like the Genesis Crystal packs. Like, for example, if people's Welkins are full or maxed out. Okay, I think we're working on Idahari's, because you're maxed out there. I only need 2. Wandering Hunter. Did you give away you forgot to do during the Silver Wolf summons during the 4.2 story streams? No, I was completely out of it for those. I don't even remember half the story, guys. Right now, the Genshin community has mixed feelings for Nicole. The Bennetts can't let. Oop. Bum, bum, bum. Avoid leaks. Yeah, we don't talk leaks here. Speculation's fine, and predictions are fine. But we avoid leaks. We like to be surprised from special programs. Let's see. Okay, so we're good on commissions. How many pulls do I have in this one now? Any standard pulls? I have 1 standard pull. Chat, wish me luck. Lilith emotes in the chat, please. What's my pity on standard? 53. We're getting up there, chat. Here we go. Let's be 54 now. V rank. All right. It's 15 plus, what is that? 31? 46 then. 27, 73, 138. 138. Yeah, guys, I really like keeping track of like all this data and then kind of like plotting things out and kind of doing like charts and analysis. All right, let me check in on Star Rail real quick. And we'll check in on Genshin one more time. Guys, my pity on the standard banner in Genshin's at 76. So if I can squeeze out any standard pulls, we're going to try. Hoping for that C4 Kutching. Yeah, we were just talking about Kutching earlier today. We were like, we don't know if she should be a 5-star. Whereas Ningguang, why the hell is she not a 5-star? Okay, and then there's a Starl event that we gotta start, but we don't have time today. We'll have to find a time this week to start it, because apparently it's taken a few people multiple days. Oh yeah, we get like a whole bunch of pulls. Let's go! 6 tickets, or Starl Pass, or Special Pass, whatever it's called. Sweets. Oh, it's a new week too. Apocalyptic Shadow. We gotta do that. Chinese more understandable than Kutching due to Adeptus stuff. Does Honkai have less space than Genshin? I don't know. On mobile? Because I play on iPad. Let me check. Withering Waves, 56 gigs. Genshin Impact, 49.7 gigs. Honkai Star Rail, 48.6 gigs. So they're very close. Honkai's a tiny bit smaller. And ZZZ's only 39.68 gigs. She fought in Archon War. She gets a 5-star privilege.
The form of the unknown causes one.
Proceed to the challenge. I should really level up my Dahlia, huh? Sparksy Boss, yeah. Might do ZZZ because it's the smallest one. I think I'm almost. What would you play on? Almost done with Act 5. I'm taking. I'm talking with the dude Durin is trying to save. Oh yeah, I know where we are now. What Brothers going out of state in July? Just like for a trip or something, or like moving?
A day. No need to hesitate. Your judgment brought you light up the dark.
Work-related trip? Ah. Am I traveling anywhere this year? I mean, if I go to TwitchCon again, I might. We'll see. I don't know. I go San Diego. Yeah, I might, but we'll see.
Your downfall is absolute.
Serenity is before thee. Watch over you and guide you on your path. Future will come.
I'll wait for Anime Expo this year. Ooh, fun. Jorka, welcome in. Good morning. I just woke up. Good morning. Good morning. We're just doing our dailies, weeklies right now. We finished Imaginarium Theater because that ends in 3 days. And then we did some exploration in Genshin to get the new area to 80% for their limited rewards. For the freebies. Hilda Plushie says hello. Hello, hello. Yeah, but how much do tickets for Anime Expo cost, though? That's one heck of a shield there. We're gonna have this little Durin subplot that seems focused on a random NPC ghost. I feel like there's better ways to spend the screen time, surely. It's not. I mean, it's not that long. Remember when I once got questioned in a Genshin survey that if I visited the TwitchCon in San Francisco when Genshin had an expo there. So I kind of protested that in that question by saying, how can I come to the TwitchCon when I don't like America? So I hate the country. Honestly, right now, same. Actually, they had a Genshin booth when I went to TwitchCon for the first time, but that was in Vegas. And I literally just started playing Genshin like 2 months prior, so I was still very new. And then they're giving like free swag to anyone who remembered the phrase that Catherine said, which I guess for any like Genshin veteran they're gonna know that. But since I was still new, I was like, wait, I know this. What was it? And I was my friend was with me, and I was trying to remember. I was like, wait, is it Astra Abyssosque? And they're like, yes, that's it. And I was like, yeah.
Play nice. Talk about turn over this eternal page. Emerge from your cocoon.
X5 and 6 is the Durin release update, right? Let me double check. That was Luna 3. Luna 3 was Durin and yeah, and a bunch of reruns. Durin, Venti, and Yohoda, and then Breath and Shalonen. Plotline feels almost entirely like a waste of time in it. It's weird. I wouldn't say it's entirely a waste of time. There's good reason for them to focus on him, but yeah. I think my response is quite valid and based. Yeah.
Embrace a new life.
Hopefully Act 6 makes this matter. Actually,
Protect us.
oh, hold on, let me check how long Act 6 is. I really do hope you enjoy Act 6. Just keep in mind Act 6 is obviously the remainder of that patch. Let me see here. Not try Arc and Quest Act 6. The stream took me 5.5 hours, but obviously I probably did dailies and other stuff. So let me see if I can figure that out here.
Embrace a new life. Memories waiting to be woken up by a shooting star. Remember me with love.
Okay, yeah, so yeah, I didn't start until about an hour and 5 in.
Don't blink.
And then when did I wrap
Watch over
up?
the Evernight. Cleanse hatred with love. Dispel the gloom. Destroy the skies. Don't blink. Rewrite destruction with me.
So an hour and 5 to about
Don't blink.
5:05 or so. Yeah, about 4 hours when I did it. So far, Act 5, good stuff has mostly been meeting Alice and Nicole. Also, I was generally floored that they let us technically run around as Palmina before her release version. I think that's generally the first time any character has done that. Actually, I just realized this today. Because Evanescia in Star Rail doesn't release until the next phase, right? But you can already play as her in Currency Wars. So at the very you can't run around as her, but you get to kind of like see how they function in battle. Or actually battle as them if you're playing it manually.
Have some fun. Rise and shine. Embrace a new life.
Disconnected from the server? What do you mean? Through the conversation. And you can skip through the conversation. Just keep pressing A.
Don't blink. Rewrite destruction with me. Cleanse hatred with love. Don't blink. Rewrite destruction with me. Dispel the gloom. Destroy the skies. Night falls. Good night.
Let's go. Look at that score. I like that emote. Alright, can we do level 4? Let's find out. Same teams? Same teams. I do have to level up the Dahlia though, because I do want to start being able to use my Firefly again.
A direct defense.
Even if it's not like amazing.
No need to hesitate. Your judgment brought you this far.
Light up the dark.
It's not even 11 o'clock yet. We got stuff done today, chat.
Have it tremble! Soaring above the land. This is permanent!
Let's see, and then who's on? We're not reading you yet. I'm just kind of looking ahead. Altea's playing Engage. So Doom's doing. What are they doing? Genshin and Persona. Not playing yet though. Mesa's doing Tamagotchi Life. Nahomi's doing Assassin's Creed. Mary wants to go. He's doing Dragon Age Inquisition. Arcana's doing Starrel. Sazoshi's on playing Starrel. Lines is playing Pocopia. And like how Sazoshi's title is it's so early. You're gonna use Elation and Super Break for MOC? Yeah, I gotta build up my Elation users. I just don't have Yaguang, so I need to get them. So I do need to get relics for Silverwolf.
You can't beat my fire. Rabbit's fire. Here comes the special guest.
I like using Elation Trailblazer. No convince me otherwise. I haven't really used them yet because I haven't built them properly. Like, they have no relics. Wait, did Suzushi start at like 8 p.m. my time? What? Never mind. This card brings it up. Retract my praise on him. No longer falsely blaming her. So back to hitting him again. Oh, come on. But if you were to keep going, because you said you might try to start Act 6, what's your timeline for 7 and 8? Because you're moving through these pretty quickly. I know it's later than you were hoping, but I think you're moving through them quickly now. I feel like 2 scenes of not being awful.
No skills, but still wanna hate.
Okay. I don't know how long 7 and 8 are. I can try to check right now. So again, 6 took me 4 hours. But I'm guessing you're probably going to split that up, right? When did 7 and 8 come out? Let me see. Should be around January 13.
Your downfall is absolute.
Or shortly after, obviously. Wait, did I do both of them in one day? Maybe I was just that excited to play 7 and 8. Blaming who exactly? A. Raiden. Let's see. The 5 and 6, from what I looked into, are fairly short, about 2 to 3 hours per part. Yeah, it looks like when I streamed part 6 or Act 6, it took me 4 hours to stream. And then looking here, ooh, this This might be hard for me to kind of figure out because I stream both in one day. So I don't know if I can give you how much 7 is and how much 8 is. So let's see. It looks like I went right into it. I must have been that excited to play. Okay, so it started about 37 minutes in. Did I take a dinner break? I might have taken a dinner break. Yeah, when the hell does 7 and 8 split? Yeah, from skimming, I'm not gonna be able to figure out where the break point is, guys. But I can try and figure out if I took like a lengthy like dinner break or something. Oh yeah, here. Okay, so I'm assuming that's where. Actually, now that I'm remembering, I think that was the case. Okay, so I took a dinner break shortly after the start of 8 because I was like, oh, that's the end of 7. So that would have been, oh, it's perfect timing. Okay, so basically right around the 5-hour mark, and then I came back about 6:30 into the video, and when did I finish?
Soaring above the lands. This is permanent.
6:30 to about 9:50, so about 3:20. Yeah, so looks like ish. Part 7 took me about 5 hours, and then part 8 took me about 3 hours 20. So if you're asking me to how much were they together, it's about 8, a little less than 8.5 hours. I think you mentioned 7 leads directly into 8 without a break. I mean, I took a break in there. I'm guessing maybe like after the start of 8, I was like, okay, 7's done. I'm gonna take a dinner break. So it might have gone in like maybe like a couple scenes of dialogue, but I did take a dinner break in there. Don't remember him saying that in the Cry Arkham Quest. So how long did it both take you during the conversation with Durin? After the dude leaves, he says, "My creator abandoned me after deciding I was a failure," which isn't what A did. And he knows it now, so Skyr is knowingly running a slander campaign against A. I mean, they're just yeah, they're mentioning it, but like it's not like they're broadcasting it to like everyone anymore. So they're still a little salty, but I think they're in the process of getting over it. Are we still in the first battle? Oh, we are not scoring well on this one, I don't think. What turn are we on? Should we just quit for now?
Watch over you. Guide you on your path. Mountains move. Guys! Soaring above the lands. This is permanent.
Yeah, no, 3-hour stream. We got a lot done today. While this is going, let's talk about schedule real quick, because I think I am going to be wrapping up probably in the next few minutes-ish. We're just trying to get our dailies done. So schedule-wise, it looks like tomorrow we're pulling for Llama, and then we're going to try to start that event. We are also expecting the Fire Emblem Heroes Legendary Mythic Era Emblem trailer tomorrow. Don't remember which one. Wednesday we're gonna do the Pokemon Legends EA DLC. We still have a while to go. We have 3 more posts DLC story missions. Thursday we have face summons on the Legendary Mythic Emblem banner, and then we can do whatever afterwards. Friday we don't have anything on the schedule. It's gonna be May. I guess we could do that. Well, how about this? On Thursday after our face summons, we do the Star Rail event. Start it at least. I'm hearing it's going to take more than a day. And then we continue that on Friday. And then we can also try and finish more of that Genshin event too. We can do that as we go. We can maybe do that at the start of Wednesday and part of Thursday as we go. I always had trouble understanding the whole A and Scarlet situation. You know what? Now that I obviously like understand Genshin, I kind of want to start an alt just to kind of like replay the beginnings of each of these Hoyo games, just to be like, okay, now that I have the context, I can go through and like understand what's happening in like the early chapters. Like the whole like space station stuff in Star Rail, completely over my head at the time. Act 5 is done. Okay. Yeah, and then again, keep in mind, like the acts in Nightcry were always released in pairs. So obviously that's like the first half of that patch. So Act 6 is going to be like the closer of that patch. Yeah, so they're always released in pairs. And yeah, I was skimming through 7 and 8 to kind of figure out how long those were. And I really am curious to hear your thoughts on Act 7. But it sounds like of the remaining 3 acts for you, Kaizen, 7's going to be the longer one. Because again, it sounds like Act 6 took me 4 hours. 7 took me 5 hours. And then 8 took me 3 hours, 20 minutes. Okay, we're gonna quit on this. Is taking way too long. We're gonna try this later, maybe after, especially after I build the rest of my newer characters. Mystery, welcome in. Wait, aren't you? Aren't you streaming? Come to say hi from the Admiral's deck. Been watching you and playing Fae with you throughout high school and military life. Wait, military life? What? But welcome in. Can we get a shout out from Mystery? How have you been? This is the last day for Linnea and Chaska. Yes. Well, technically tomorrow, but obviously not the whole day tomorrow, like half a day. Scar was a prototype for Shogun. He was supposed to be destroyed following A testing. It was possible for her to make a puppet at all. After A decided not to destroy him, as she was supposed to, and let him live his own life. So A didn't abandon him for being a failure. She literally spared his life. Oh, he just got home. Okay, okay. Well, welcome home. Yeah, this is taking too long, so we'll come back to level 4 here some other time. Finally able to stream now. Nice. What's on the docket for today? Yeah, today we were mostly doing Genshin, and then we did Imaginarium Theater. We did a bit of exploration to get the newer area to 80% for those limited 100 primos. And then we kind of just have been doing the rest of our dailies, weeklies, stuff like that. I'll do Currency Wars and/or Divergent Universe later. I think Divergent Universe has more rewards to get at the moment, because I already did all like the bond links and all that stuff from Currency Wars. Doing variety multiplayer. What are you starting with? Nicole calling Traveler out for chasing chest. Instead of following plot at intro scene to Act 6. I love this girl. The whole like fourth wall stuff between like Nicole and Alice and us, obviously, is fantastic. Can I quick farm? Sorry, I'm hearing like sparkle music and it's Suzushi. Okay. Yeah, because I got to use up these quick farm tickets here. I want to get into Left 4 Dead server hosting for communities, but I need help with someone keeping the server live for me. So I've been relatively solo for player right now. Ooh, I haven't done anything with like a server stuff like that. Hex and Circle might overtake Harbingers as the best group if Ryan Daughter and Barbie are this fun. I see now it's all misunderstanding. Well, it was a misunderstanding, but now Scara is aware. But it's like they're still holding a little bit of a grudge. Like, cause keep in mind too, when you find something out like that, you find out the truth like that, and you've lived this, you've assumed a lie the whole time. Sometimes there's a bit of a delay in you accepting the truth, especially if you've like lived with it essentially your whole life. So it started out as a misunderstanding, yes, but right now it just seems like a very delayed accepting of the truth. Like he's still in like, I don't know if I would say he's in denial per se, but you can tell there's still a bit of a like grudge, resentment, but it's not as intense as it used to be. Never met Barbie since I've never done Miliastra. Alright. But yeah, once I finish up here, guys, like I said, we are going to be raiding into Suzushi, but Mystery, we'll see if we can raid you at some point. But yeah. Suzushi's going through the Sparksy segment. I might try Miliastra because dang outfits are cool. I will say I would at least actually let me see how many pulls I got and then I want to check something in Genshin because there's limited Prima gems. There's only like 60, but all you have to do, Kaizen, how expensive are outfits from it? I don't know. I don't get those. But there's a thing where you can like try on outfits. And then if you do a couple rounds of stuff in the trial outfits, you get 60 Prima gems. So we usually do those whenever those are available. Let me just check how many pulls I have. Hold on. Do we have any standard pulls? Nope. Yeah, so 18 tickets plus 10, so it's 28. Plus 66, so is that 94? We have 94 pulls. That's a lot of pulls. We're so high over trend line right now. We're like 35 over trend line for a total of 94. Okay, real quick, let me switch over to Genshin. I just want to show Kaizen. Could turn my controller back on. But yeah, Kaizen, I would at the very least get those. So like you see here, Wonderland Treasures, you see here it says complete one popular Wonderland stage while using a mannequin that's wearing a set or try-on cape from the current season. So literally just do one popular Wonderland stage with that try-on outfit. It usually takes us like a couple minutes to kind of refigure out what that means every time. But then you get 60 Prima Gems, so... I want the dragon one so bad. Yeah, so I don't know how much those are. I mean, you might have gotten like the whatever the pulling currency is for this. It's just through the game anyway, because obviously they want to keep promoting it. So maybe you already have enough that you can try and get those. But all right, chat. Yeah, so guys, let me know what you think of Act 6, but especially I am curious to your thoughts on Act 7 whenever you get to that. And then obviously once you finish 8, we can all talk about that. And then when you get around to, I don't think you need it to do it before the Yehoda event. It sounds like, but if you can get around eventually to, because 7 and 8 are Luna 4. If you can eventually get around to Luna 5, I'm curious your thoughts on that as well, because reasons. But all right, chat. Sorry, I missed that. What'd you say? I was saying, so again, I am curious to see what you think of the conclusion of Act 6. Again, that's basically the conclusion of the patch, but especially 7. I'm curious your thoughts on that. And then 8, obviously, just because I want to know what you think about how it all gets wrapped up. But then, while that's all that's probably required for the Yehoda event, when you eventually get around to, because that was Luna 4 for 7 and 8. When you eventually get to Luna 5, I'm curious your thoughts on that for stuff that we've talked about in the past. When do we re-get ability to do Selenic, by the way? You'll see. You'll see. I don't want to get too much into it, but I mean, if you're getting through these pretty quickly, you'll find out pretty quickly as well. But I think you've gotten to the point, right, where you understand why I regained it after 8 at least. Oh, it's long before that. Long before that. But yeah, you've gotten to the point where you understand why that happened. But yeah, it's long before the end of 8. You'll get that back soon. We had to wait a long time. But yeah, again, just to give you a frame of reference, again, I'm sure you're not going to take the exact times that I took, but Act 6 took me 4 hours, 7 took me 5 hours, and 8 took me 3 hours 20 minutes. I just want to have the wings before Snezhnaya, and I have 9 left. I mean, if you're getting through like 6 like soonish, and then 7, you have plenty of time, because yeah, you get one of those per week. And Snezhnaya starts in August, so you have plenty of time. And like I said, you'll get it back long before the end of Act 8. So, but all right, if you guys have more questions, we're gonna read over to Suzushi, and you can I'll be in the chat because it's still only 11 o'clock. This is like early-ish, even though my lights have already turned off. It's still technically early because I'm probably not sleeping for a bit still. But yeah, I'll be. It's past me in HSR. Where are you? Remind me again. They're in 4.0. Right? 4.0, I think. The meeting with Pearl after meeting Nihilux. I don't remember the order of everything. They're in 4.0. I'm safe. Yeah, they're in 4.0. You're in 4.1. Okay. It looks like they're getting close to the... Well, no. I think this is the back half of 4.0. I think. But still a lot to go. But yeah, so you're safe. But yeah, if you guys have more questions, and Kaizen, if you have more questions about Genshin, do you end up finishing 4.2? Yeah, I did finish up 4.2, but again, admittedly, I'm probably going to have to rewatch my own VOD of it because, or my screen recording. I legit don't remember like half of it. So I'll try and rewatch that. Most of the stuff that I don't remember, it did feel like it was more like lore dialogue discussions between certain characters. I do remember most of the main stuff happening. So Sorry, no, it's not. Don't worry about it. Again, it was, a lot of it stemmed from the fact that I had to kind of figure out like why my phone is dying. By the way, guys, I'll talk more about it tomorrow. But so just to put this in perspective, this phone, if I were to buy a used one right now on eBay, about a $200, maybe less than that, maybe like 180, but it wouldn't be the same color, and it wouldn't be guaranteed that the Face ID would work. To repair this screen and battery, they quoted me at $368. So I had to decide, do I want to pay twice as much so that I can have a phone that has working Face ID and is the space black, or pay half as much but no working Face ID and not the color I want. So I'm leaning towards paying the extra, because right now it's 200 more, but it's all like 200 in the grand scheme of things is not that big a deal. So, any confusion on account of HI3 references you didn't get? No, let's just put it this way. Let's just say certain characters speak in their ways of speaking are very. There's a lot of fluff, and they're not very straight to the point. And when you're like half distracted by other things already, it's like, I don't know what you're saying. Because maybe me or Dustin. No, I don't think it's Impact Third stuff. I mean, maybe there's a layer of that I maybe just didn't catch because I didn't have any HI3 background. Because it does involve a character that I think you guys kept talking about being important from HI3. But as far as I know, it wasn't anything like HI3 references. Like, I didn't have any context of that. So it was just certain characters, when they were talking to each other, they're very elaborate in their way of speaking. It's very fancy, and I was too distracted to kind of pay attention. So, but again, most of the main events that happened, like battles and confrontations and all that stuff I still remember. But without getting into specifics, there's mostly dialogue between two specific characters. Ever since Amphorius, we're at the point where HI3 knowledge is becoming more and more important. I'm still leaning towards not playing it, but we'll see. I'll think about it. But all right, we're gonna go right over. If you have more questions for me, though, I'll be in Suzushi's chat. Feel free to ask. All right, guys, copy the raid commands. If I can copy the raid, or if I can spell the raid commands. Copy them. If you're not sub, but have channel points redeemed for the Hillbunk emote, and use the old sub raid command. And if you're not sub and don't have channel points, use the regular raid command. At least do a stream where you have us try to teach you if you don't want to play. I want to, I just don't have time, and it's not dubbed. That's the problem. All right, but anyway. As usual, follow on social media. Join the Discord. Banana. All right, you guys have a good one. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow we're pulling for Llama first, so be here, guys. And then we're going to try and do the event. Well, we'll probably do our dailies, then do our polls, then do the event. And if we finish what we can in the event and we still have time, maybe we'll start that Star Rail event that apparently takes more than one day. So, have a good one. See you tomorrow. Will stream be normal time tomorrow since it's a school night? Yes. If I don't take a nap, which I'm going to try not to take a nap, then we'll start at like an actual like 7 p.m. If I take a nap, it's probably going to be closer to 8 p.m. or later. But yes, normal time. Normal time. All right. Have a good one, guys. Raid's about to start. Just go say hi. I'll be in the chat since it's early. Who am I kidding? I was going to be in there even if it's late anyway. You guys have a good one. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
I'd have lost myself long ago if I allowed myself to be led by the whispers of the abyss. Surviving is tough. But taming the beast within is tougher.
This land holds nothing but promise for adventurers from all walks of life. Wouldn't you agree?